What? Dry mousing keys press? You do suck? Oh wow, okay. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no! I wish there was one more. Yo, what is cooking, chaps? So from the intro clips, as you saw, we are using the Kar98k that just released with Season 4. It's a great weapon to use. Very nice to have this back. Now this weapon does get a few hit markers if you're aiming a bit too low, so we're going to have to be focusing on hitting our shots from the chest and upwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the Kar98k class setup that I've been using. In my opinion, this is one of, if not the best class to use right now. So if you keep watching the video, later on in it, we will be going over my new controller settings and I will show my graphic settings as well. I've been struggling to hit a consistent shot and a nice gameplay lately, and with this new kind of settings that I found, I feel my shot and accuracy is very good right now, and my movement is really fluid. So you definitely want to give these a try if you are struggling a bit. Not gonna lie, I thought it was my controller that was on its way out. I mean, it still may be, but I feel like these settings have absolutely helped a lot. So you're definitely gonna want to stay tuned for that. So enough of the waffling, let me just show the class setup real quick. As you can see right here, I'm using the Razorhawk laser light. For my optic, I like to use the Ranger Cooler. This reminds me of the 2019 version. It's a really nice clean scope to use. For a stock, we are using the Repeller Tac stock. Next attachment, we are using the Recon Sling. This will help with some flinch resistance as well as aiming idle sway. Really nice considering, you know, if you're getting shot a lot and your gun is bumping up, this will just help with the flinch. We are also using for the underbarrel the DR6 hand stop. This is really nice for like obviously movement speed, sprint to fire ADS, but you know, like really good for kind of snaking, I find, so you can just get down low, back up, and really finesse your opponents. But of course, if you like to use the iron sight for this weapon, then you could just take the optic off. You could add a barrel, you could add a muzzle, maybe even some high grain rounds, entirely up to you. And of course, for the camo I'm using, I've already got obsidian. Pretty curious to see what the next two are. Now for this class, I mainly use this for respawn. The compression carrier vest is so essential, I feel, because after getting a kill, you immediately regen, you get your health back. It reduces the strength of flashing, stun, and gas grenades, immunity to shock, EMP, and snapshot grenades. Like 10v10 is just an ambush of just frag grenades, tactical lethals, all sorts of jumbo shit. I found this has helped me out a lot. So definitely put this vest on. Whatever you put on your secondary, that's up to you. I'm just using this butt plug looking thing. Got the throwing knife. The running sneakers I find is so good because it increases the tac sprint duration. Also, it does improve your sprint to fire speed while using tac sprint, so you get off your shot a lot quicker when running. I've been using that a lot recently. And since you're using an optic on this sniper, mag holster comes in clutch because it reloads a lot faster since you're having to put them in singly. Whereas you use the iron sight, you're putting in a full clip. Just something to take into account, but of course you can use mag holster because the compression carrier kind of helps a bit with the stuns and the flashes, so you don't have to add tac mask. So that is pretty much it for the class setup. We're going to go into some gameplay now to show it off a bit further, and of course, as I said earlier, if you carry on watching, I'll go over my controller settings, and yeah, let's just get into the action.
Oh fuck.
Wait a minute, blazing? Oh, there's no way. Oh, sorry, Blaze. Oh, and again. Okay, I actually thought that was an assault rifle. Oh my god. Oh. God, dude. No way my game crashed. Oh, it lagged out. No, it actually crashed. Great. I was going too hard. How did an unrecoverable error? Well, she did.
Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Hostile mosquito is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Reporting Charlie. UAV standing by. Hostile care package. Objective Charlie secure.
Got one down.
No. Oh, now.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
What? I'm not even camping. How is that a con?
We are losing Charlie.
Whatever, bro.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Going.
Fully flat. Let's go.
Right, mousing
The enemy
these
has
push.
captured two objectives.
You do suck.
Securing
Oh
objective
wow,
Bravo.
okay.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
Dust it up.
Securing objective Bravo. Objectives. Secure those
Got one
positions.
down. Swapping mag.
UAV ready to defend.
Lost.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Lost set. Dust it up. Swapping mag. Requesting recon flyover. UAV orbiting the hill. Got one down.
Oh, gotcha.
Loading.
UAV standing by.
Dust it up.
Ooh, that was clean. That was actually
UAV
clean.
is being refueled. Changing mag.
They're getting hit hard.
I'm in. Changing mag. Subtext incoming.
Be ready to deploy.
Enemy falling.
Oh wow, I'm going crazy right now.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Yeah, maybe it was SoaR would have helped get some captures there in defense.
Pretty sure most of the game I kept you away from
You're
it.
trash,
Alright.
that's crazy.
Okay, I dropped 79 on you, bro. You just keep crying. He's like, you call me trash and I'm dropping pretty much 80 kills on you.
Standing by. Got one down. Watch your gun fire. Ready to deploy. I'm in. Got one down. Watch your damn fire.
That was nice. Unfortunate.
Dust it up.
Enemy UAV active.
Sing is absolutely nutty. Oh, what the?
Next hard point. Stand by. Bye.
Oh, so just in front. Feel sorry for you. Oh, you as well.
UAV standing by. Secure the area. Hardpoint reload.
there's one here now.
Friendly UAV online.
Oh,
Ready to
right
deploy.
off the bat.
UAV standing by.
Oh, that's probably game right there. 107. Well, congrats chaps, you made it this far in the video. You've earned yourself a cookie. No, I'm just joking, they're all for me. Alright, but I will give you my controller settings. Yes, I play with a PS5 SCUF controller with digital tap triggers. It does give me an edge on most of my opponents if they're using a standard, so I don't use flipped. My stick layout is default. We are not using controller vibration, that's just weird. Trigger effects are off. For our dead zone inputs, now this might vary on your controller, whether you have more stick drift or less stick drift. You might have to just fine tune it specifically for your controller, but for me, if you need a rough start in guideline, for my left stick minimum input I'm using 3. For my left stick max it's 75. For my right stick min is 3 and my right stick max is 99. This just gives me quicker acceleration so I can move faster and just, you know, there's no delay when I'm trying to sprint forward, etc. Left trigger and right trigger I have on 0. Now going into my aiming settings, my horizontal and vertical, they are both on 14. Also make sure that you check for advanced horizontal stick sensitivity and put it both on 1. Sensitivity multiplier, everything here is on default. Same with vertical aim access, I haven't touched that. Tactical stance sensitivity multiplier, I've never even noticed this one, so I haven't touched it, it's default. Now for my aim response curve type, I am using linear now. People swear by dynamic like crazy, and I tried to use it on this game, but my movements just feel sluggish, my shots just feel sluggish. Like, I've been using linear since 2019 Modern Warfare, and I don't know why I even tried to switch to dynamic. Linear is just superior in my opinion. It's raw input, it's everything is on you with your accuracy, like, and also it's great for muscle memory. So if you really want to improve your aim, etc., make sure you're using linear. Yeah, my accuracy's been better and my movement's been more fluid since I've switched back to this. So definitely try it out. It may improve your gameplay, it may not. ADS multiplier, that's just on 1. ADS sensitivity transitioning timing, I have that on instant. Now for custom sensitivity per zoom, I do have this on. Everything else is default apart from low zoom. So this is going to be for things that like iron sight or red dot. And basically what it's going to do is it's going to slow down the way you move from side to side. So you're not going to go crazy when you're red gunning. So obviously you can use this when you're playing ranked or it's just red gunning in general. You know, your accuracy is going to be a lot better. And using this with linear, it's just insane. So definitely give that a try. Target aim assist is on. Of course, controller. But I am using default aim assist. So we're not using precision, focusing on Black Ops. I mean, aim assist is already strong in this game. And I feel like just regular default is just good enough, to be honest. Motion sensor behavior off. That's pretty much it for this category. Moving on to gameplay, I'm using automatic tactical sprint. Save those thumbsticks. Everything else here is pretty much just off. Single tap run, make sure you select that. I have ground mantle off, airborne mantle off, automatic ground mantle / hang, that is off. Slide only. Make sure you're using this. This is a lot quicker, more responsive. Plunging underwater trigger, but I don't really go swimming often in this game. Parachute is off. Sprinting door, yeah, we have that on. Now for ledge climb behavior, I have this selected to movement base. This is just, you know, you can push your thumbstick forward and you just mount quickly up. It's just great to keep the momentum going when you're climbing. Aim down sight behavior on hold. Change zoom activation melee. So I changed this to melee because if you're aiming in, and usually you hold your breath with the left stick. Now sometimes you can push this and the scope, the optic will zoom in and out. That is really frustrating for me personally. So I switched this to melee. Focus behavior on hold, equipment behavior on hold, weapon mount activation, I have that off. Tactical stance activation, ADS plus down button. Usually I only put this on for challenges because I think the whole gun, you know, moving in tactical stance is just stupid. So I'm actually going to switch that off, but of course, if you need it for challenges, switch it back on. Interact / reload behavior, tap to reload. Armor plating, apply all. ADS stick swap off. Backpack control, directional buttons. I think this applies more to Warzone though. And then deleted ammo, you switch straight to your pistol once you're finished with your main weapon. Quick C4 detonation grouped, manual, fire behavior press, akimbo behavior independent. I feel like I've never seen these settings before. Okay. And then these are just the vehicle behaviors, overlay behaviors, just everything here I haven't touched at all. So that's pretty much covered the controller settings. I will go over my graphic settings and what I'm using. I did used to use a 1440p monitor, but now that I switched back to my 1080 just for a more better competitive kind of edge and less latency, there's all sorts of benefits to just, but yeah, it's definitely given me more frames as well. It's just full screen exclusive using Asus monitors, got a 3080. My monitor is 270 hertz, as I said, 1080. Brightness, you can do whatever you want. The video low latency I have on, eco mode custom, VSync, all of that off. Custom frame rate limit, unlimited. Menu render resolution native. So that's pretty much it for this. You can copy those if you want to try them out. Now for my quality section, Fidelity FX cache. I'm using that. My strength is up to 100. Ray tracing off. VRAM scale target is down to 50. I tried this because apparently it helps with like scanner repairs or crashing, but this game's still crashing, so I don't really understand that. Variable rate shading on. Texture resolution on normal. But honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna slowly scroll down all this instead of just reading it out and getting out of breath because this is crazy. But feel free to copy, pause the video. It'd be a lot easier for you and me. But yeah, most of these settings are off and it just boosts my frames. Field of view, we are playing on 120. Of course, this is personal preference to you if you want to lower it or not. ADS field of view affected, weapon field of view wide. Third person 90, vehicle field of view wide. Motion blur and weapon motion blur, please turn this off. Please turn it off. Film grain on 0, and of course for the camera movement, put this on 50% unless you want a migraine. Inverted flashbang, that's up to you. All my trauma of 10 years or plus of playing COD, I'm pretty used to flashbangs now. But of course, if you aren't and you want to have the screen go black instead of flashing white when you get flashbang, then feel free to use that. Audio settings, I'm using soundbar. I'm just trying out something. Apparently this is better for hearing footsteps, etc. And then master volume at 80 because this game's super loud. Same with voice chat volume. I got this on 16. And this is pretty much my audio settings. Microphone input, I do speak into my PS5 controller. Of course, you need to shit talk. I need to kind of stoop my level down to shitters, so that's the only way I can do that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. As for interface, let's go to color customization. Then we're going to go to filter 2 and also color filter target on both. We're also going to go to the enemy and we're going to up the saturation, up the brightness. This will reveal your enemies a lot clearer. Give them a nice brighter diamond you can see above them. So that's a benefit you can use there. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Crosshairs on static. I'll just scroll down if you want to copy this. It's pretty much up to you. Pretty lengthy video for settings, etc. I don't do this often because it's very time consuming. But people do ask and I have updated them, so I hope you enjoy. I hope these settings help you out and graphic settings improve your gameplay. If not, it is what it is. If you're new, I appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe on the video. And until the next one, I'll see you all later.